Hello, everyone. Thanks for logging on to cbscolorado.com. Time now for a few extra minutes with Abby Smith and Allie Brazier of your Denver Summit FC. And if you were joining us in the show, we were getting some amazing questions from these amazing girls at Girls Inc. But we didn't forget, Erden, your question, what you got for us?
When did you guys first start playing soccer, and how did your guys' career build up to it?
That's a great question.
That's a proper question.
Yeah.
Honestly, my brother, I have an older brother, he's 6 years older than me, and he was playing soccer. So I was kind of just tossed in at when I could walk. So soccer's been part of my life for 20 plus years, it feels like. I feel like I was doing it since I was like 2, and it's like always been part of my life and something I always wanted to do. And then my dad and my mom were very committed to my youth career and putting me in track and putting me on any tournament I can go to. So a big thank you to my parents for being highly invested to push me to go to college, to get my degree, and then to make that stepping stone to come to pro. So I think the investment from my parents at such a young age, because they saw how much I loved it so much, was kind of really what took off my career. So anything from like, could have been like 5 years old, that could have been what pushed me this far. But thanks to my brother also for wanting to play soccer.
Yeah. I started when I was, I would say 6 or 7. It was just kind of one of those where I had a lot of energy and I was doing gymnastics and then playing soccer. And I got to an age where they were like, okay, we can't take you to both. So which one would you prefer? And I picked soccer, and I'm an only child. So my parents were really invested in making sure that I could get to practices and do everything that I wanted to do, because a lot of it was them instilling, like, if you start something, you need to finish it. But then also I was driving the fact that I wanted to continue to play. And so that was really fun. And once I had the ability to go and play college soccer at University of Texas, I kind of didn't look back. So get out of here.
I know we've got a budding, Aggies, Longhorns rivalry right here, which is great. Shout out to our Girls Inc. girls. Those were incredible questions. Layla, Artist, and Erin, thank you for your great insight. I have to know, because I feel like everybody's got, doesn't matter what sport you're in, but an interesting goalie story. Like, were you always a keeper, or did you get slotted back there?
Were you?
I got put back there because I was not afraid of the ball flying at me.
Yeah.
And then I think it was just one of those where I just kind of rolled with it. Everybody had a rotation. You had to do I think it was just a game.
Yeah.
Like one game that you had to be in goal. And after that, I was like, okay, like, I guess I can do this.
Okay.
So
See,
She's
it worked
crazy.
out.
She's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, I know. I always say, like, you have to have a different mentality to be a keeper, no matter what the sport is, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they're just coming at you full speed.
You just kind of have to accept it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you love the thrill of it when
Sometimes.
all these women are just running full force at you?
Sometimes. And then there's other times where I'm like, okay. Like, what is going on?
Talk to me about penalty kicks. Do you love them? Do you hate them? I feel like that's such a hard spot for a keeper to be in.
I actually don't mind them.
Okay.
So I'm not like one way or the other about it, just because I feel like it's just a part of the game. But you have to study them so much. So you study the player, what side they go to, like different techniques. And then part of it too is just the experience of going through penalty kicks. Like when I was younger, I think we did State Cup, and it was like 16 rounds of penalty kicks, because it was just people were missing and then people were making it. And then both sides, on the goalkeeper side, we were making saves. And so most of the time you go through 5, maybe 6.
Yeah.
And we did 16, and I was like, okay.
Did you take one?
I actually think I did.
I was like, I feel like you had to at that point.
Yeah, it was a lot, because once you go through everybody, I'm pretty sure at
You just
State
go through again.
you had to do the same 11 again.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It was wild.
What about you? How did you find? Did you ever play keeper when you decided, like, no, I'm a forward. This is where I live.
Yeah, no. I'm like a faster player,
Yeah.
so I was just running around everywhere. I don't think my ADHD would have like allowed me to be a goalkeeper, because like I was like the kid at like halftime that was like picking all the grass, like Mickey Mouse, because I didn't pay attention. And then I'm just a faster player, so like the most I ever did was like a sweeper to like do that. But I remember like in indoor, we didn't always have a goalkeeper, so it was like everyone has to do their part. So I did it a couple times, and not saying I should be the backup keeper, but I'll commit to it. But I'm okay where I am.
No, absolutely love it. This has been such a fun season, and as someone who grew up in Colorado, to see this women's professional soccer team, which I feel like we've been waiting so long for, and the reception's been incredible, exactly what we expected it to be. But what has it been like from your perspectives of the Colorado crowd and the community here?
I knew there was a massive fan base, but I didn't realize it until we had the home opener. That was unbelievable. I want to say it was like the day before. I had like a little teary-eyed moment that I was like, okay, this is going into my 12th year of playing pro, and to hear that we're going to have 63,000 fans and 63,003 fans was so surreal. And walking out there and then hearing everyone, seeing everyone, and just the amount of work that went into making that environment happen was something that like it was so surreal. Because the GM for the Washington Spirit, I've actually known her for a long time, and she even said that she got teary-eyed because she was in the league when the league first started. And so like for her to be a pivotal part of building this league and then being on the other side of it when we have that many fans and that much support, it's one of those where you didn't really think that was going to happen at the beginning, and here we are.
Kind of along that, during the show, Allie, you said something about, it's so cool that this generation, when you were growing up, it was like, get a grip. You can't be a pro soccer player. But now this young generation of girls are growing up, and it's not unusual to them. This is what they're growing up with professional women's hockey teams and professional women's soccer teams. This is just what they know. What do you think that women's sports looks like in 10, in 20 years for this young generation that don't know any different?
It's going to be completely different. And I just hope I could raise a child and a girl into that, and just to see that grow for them, because I think that's something truly amazing to just be a part of. And I think it just shapes us so well, and just makes us as a whole shape us into something great. And I think it's just be something I wouldn't forever want to be a part of in any way. But I think it's just to see where we are from, even what Abby's saying, the beginning of our league. Our league was folded twice before this, and then even seeing the progression when I was first in league to now. And just even seeing our rookies talk about their experience and how they're loving it. I was like, back when I was a rookie, it wasn't like that. But just to help see you help pioneer that, I think is something you really just never realize in the moment until you look back now. You're like, wow, we really have come so far. But I think we really have the tools and the support and the crowds and the love to really just take off. So I think in 10 years, it's not going to even be anywhere close to where we are right now. And that's crazy because we're in a really good spot right now. So I can't wait to see it.
It's exciting to think about. And thank you for all that you do on and off the pitch. And good luck the rest of the season. We're so lucky to have you here in Colorado. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks for joining us. We will see you again next time.